angle between two lines. How will you find the angle between two lines? So let the angle of inclination of L1 is represented by alpha 1 and angle of inclination of L2 is represented by alpha 2, isn't it? Let L1 and L2 are two non-vertical lines. Okay, so this line is represented by L1 and this line is represented by L2. So L1 in inclination is represented by alpha 1 and L2 inclination is represented by alpha 2, isn't it? And when we already know that, we already studied in small classes, that is 7th and 9th also we studied, when two lines intersects, vertically opposite angles are equal. We already studied that, isn't it? So this is theta, and what about this angle? This is also theta. We can write this is also theta and this is also theta, we can say. So what about this? This is phi, we can say. This is phi. What about this angle? Okay, this is also phi. So sum of these two angles is how much? 180 degree. So these two angles, let theta and phi these are two adjacent angles between the lines L1 and L2, and the slope of this line L1 is represented by slope of this line L1 is represented by M1 is equal to tan alpha 1 and M2 is equal to tan alpha 2. So slope of the line L1 is represented by M1 is equal to tan alpha 1 and M2 is equal to slope of this line L2 is represented by alpha 2. So we can write, what about alpha 2? Alpha 2, how will you find this angle alpha 2? Alpha 2 is equal to, we can write theta plus alpha 1, we can write theta plus alpha 1. Exterior angle theorem. What is exterior angle theorem? Exterior angle theorem is equal to exterior angle is equal to sum of the two interior opposite angles. We already know that this is theta, so this is also theta, and this is phi and this is phi. These are the angles between these two lines. Okay, so these are also adjacent angles also. So alpha 2 is equal to alpha 1 plus theta. This alpha 2 is equal to alpha 1 plus theta. So we already know that exterior angle is equal to what? Exterior angle is equal to sum of the two interior opposite angles. So this, transpose these to this side, so we get like this: alpha 2 minus alpha 1 is equal to theta, we can write, isn't it? Alpha 2 minus alpha 1 is equal to theta, we can write. Then next step we can write, you have to take tan on both sides, we can take. Okay, tan alpha 2 minus alpha 1 is equal to what? Is equal to tan theta. Okay, tan theta. So we already know that what is tan A minus B. So we already studied what is tan A minus B. Tan A minus B. What is tan A minus B? We already know that tan A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B whole divided by 1 plus 1 plus tan A, tan A, tan B, isn't it? Tan B. Okay, 1 plus. Here minus, so denominator plus. Okay, so we can apply that formula here. So we can write tan theta is equal to, we can write tan theta is equal to, tan theta is equal to tan in bracket alpha 2 minus alpha 1 we can write. So using the formula we get tan alpha 2 minus alpha 1. How can we write? Tan alpha 2 minus tan alpha 1 whole divided by what? Whole divided by, here minus, so here plus will come. 1 plus tan alpha 2 into tan alpha 1 we get. Okay, so what is tan alpha 2? Tan alpha 2 is the slope of L2. What is slope of L2 is represented by tan alpha 2. So it is represented by M2. M2 minus M1 whole divided by 1 plus M1 M2. Okay, one condition is that 1 plus M1 M2 not equal to 0. Okay, so how will you get these steps? Did you understand? Any doubt till here? Any doubt? Okay. Phi is equal to how much? 180 degree minus theta we can write. Okay, phi. Then both sides we are taking phi. Tan phi. Tan phi is equal to tan 180 degree tan 180 degree minus theta. Okay, tan 180 degree minus theta. So tan 180 degree minus theta is equal to how much? Minus tan theta. Minus tan theta. So we can write, what is tan theta? We already find that. Minus of M1 minus tan theta. What is tan theta? Minus of M2 minus M1 whole divided by 1 plus M1 M2. What is the condition? 1 plus M1 M2 not equal to 0. What is the condition? 1 plus M1 plus M2 not equal to 0. Tan 180 minus theta. Tan 180 degree minus theta. In the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, tan theta is negative. So minus tan theta we can write. So what about tan phi? Tan phi is equal to minus M2 minus M1 divided by 1 plus M1 M2. Is it clear for you? So two cases occurs. Now let's study two cases, isn't it? Let's study first case. If m1 minus m2 whole divided by m1 plus m2 is positive, then tan theta will be positive and tan phi will be negative. Tan phi will be negative. If tan theta is positive, then tan phi will be negative, which means theta will be acute and phi will be obtuse. Okay, this you have to write. If theta will be positive and phi will be, what are the angles? Tan theta will be positive, then tan phi will be negative. This means, what does this means? Theta will be acute and phi will be obtuse. Okay, what is the second case? Second case, case 2. If m2 minus m1, okay, that is negative, then we understand that tan theta is negative. Tan theta will be negative and tan phi will be positive. This means tan theta is obtuse and phi will be acute. Okay, tan theta will be negative and tan phi will be positive. This means theta will be obtuse. Theta will be obtuse and phi will be acute. Okay, this you have to study. Okay, which means that thus acute angle, say theta between two lines L1 with slopes, line L1 and L2 with slopes M1 and M2 is given by the acute angle, say theta between lines, the angle theta between the lines L1 and L2 with slopes M1 and M2 is respectively is given by, how can we find? See the acute angle, say theta between two lines. What are the two lines? L1 and L2 with M1 and M2 respectively is given by tan theta is equal to modulus of M1 minus, M2 minus M1 whole divided by 1 plus M1 M2, where M1 1 plus M2 M1 not equal to 0. Okay, what about the tan phi? How will you find tan phi? Tan phi is equal to, how will you find tan phi? Obtuse angle, say how will you find phi? Obtuse angle is represented by phi is found by how will you find that one? Theta is equal to obtuse angle. How will you find theta obtuse angle? How will you find? Phi is equal to 180 degree minus theta. Phi is equal to 180 degree minus theta. Is it clear for you? Thanks for watching. Tan tan theta is equal to m modulus of m2 minus m1 whole divided by m1 plus m2 where 1 plus m2 m1 not equal to 0. This is for acute angle. For finding acute angle. So how will you find obtuse angle? Say phi. How will you find? Is found by phi is equal to 180 degree minus theta. Okay. Is it clear for you? Thanks for watching.